Good morning, starshine. The earth says hello.
Good morning, starshines. Hello, hello. Red Cam, you okay there? Okay, that was weird. Hi, welcome everyone. My camera is being funky. 1 second. It wouldn't be a stream without without a few little technical hiccups. Alright. Hi! Welcome in. I'm so excited to see all of you. Thank you so much for grabbing your coffees. Thank you, Collie, for pouring my coffee. Thank you, Toot, for the resub. Holy heck. 36 months is insane. Did I say 36? It's like 38 now. 38 for Tobeans. And 120 stream streak. Thank you so much for the streak. Hi, everybody. Hello, Moon. Hello, Collie. Hello, Toot. Hello, Crow. Thank you so much for joining us today. So today is a very special day. Can you focus? Oh my god. Sorry guys, just trying to troubleshoot this camera for a second. I think that's good. Yeah, okay, that's good. Alright. And Mike, hello, welcome back. So today is a very special stream, as you can tell. We are going to be raising funds for... early. It's all early. No, we are going to be raising funds for Tobeans. Early, would you like some treats? Because Yuna's getting treats. Who thinks we should give Collie, Early some treats? I've already opened the treat drawer, so it's too late to say no. Hang on, big girl. Alright. She gets crunchy tuna treats. Collie would also like some treats. Okay. What kind of treats would you like, Collie? I've got Reese's peanut butter. I'm all out of Hostess cupcakes. I have some toffee as well. But today is a very special stream. We are raising money for Tobeans, which is a very special place for us. It is a cat cafe nearby. So this is not just a cat cafe. It is a place where the cats who live at the cat cafe are not cat cafe cats, if that makes sense. They come in from local rescues, all kinds of local rescues, so small rescues that just work independently. The rescues then transfer the cats to the cat cafe, where they match them up with their forever homes. And it's quite a, like, they really make sure that it's going to be the right cat for the right home. And because it is a cat cafe, you have the chance to go in, meet the cats, really get to know them. I don't know why my camera's being weird. Okay. Really get to know them. And you can interact with them in a safe environment where they feel safe, so you can kind of get to know their personality, which is incredible. And it really helps these small rescues who don't have the outreach to adopt out these animals themselves. So they're a great place. Like, they're not a cat rescue themselves, but they join rescued cats with their forever homes. And that's how we got Glenn. We were there. We had just lost Bella. We went down to the cat cafe just to meet some cats. We had already gone through their rigorous application process, so we were clear to adopt a cat if we met someone that day. And Glenn laid eyes on Toot, and it was love at first sight, on both sides. And for me as well, it was definitely love at first sight. But yes, hang on one second, guys. So yes, so that's what we're raising funds for. We're actually going to start the shared chat. We are streaming today with Moon. If you guys hadn't noticed. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello!
Hi.
How are you doing in this wonderful day?
I know, it's fantastic. My shared chat is on. Hello, everyone. For some reason, my
I can hear
camera
DH.
is super blurry, so I'm going to just fix my camera for a second.
Yes, take your time.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. But yes, if you guys also have any feedback on my volume on DH's stream or DH's volume on my stream, we are always going off of like, you know, the volume bars in OBS. So if you guys have any feedback, let us know.
All right. I think I have fixed my camera issues, hopefully.
It is clear. Yes.
Yes. So
I see. I have eyes.
Yeah. Yay. So I was just talking about toe beans. I don't know if you did anything to introduce.
Not quite yet. I mean, I did like talk about the fundraiser and that we were going to end up at Toots, but
I haven't gotten to
if you'd like to talk. Yes. Go ahead. We were backwards.
Yeah.
We gave all the info, but
all right. Okay, so I've lowered Moon on my stream. So just let me know how that works out. So yeah, so toe beans. Why is my camera gone blurry again? Oh my god. Okay. Toe beans. Cat cafe. Not just a cat cafe. All the cats there are rescues from local rescues. That they take in the cats, they make sure the cats are healthy, they pass them to Toe Beans, who matches them up with their forever homes. And that's the way that it works. There is a very rigorous application process that all potential adopters have to yeah, that they have to pass before they are even allowed to adopt. So we absolutely love that. So I was saying that we had just lost Pico. No, we had just lost Glenn. No, oh my god. We had just lost Bella. We lost Pico a few months earlier. And we went to the cat cafe, and we had gone in looking for a young female, probably around like 9 months to a year, to be a companion for Sam, who was about the same. Instead, we fell in love with a 5-month-old male Siamese kitten, who is chaos incarnate. But yeah. So we took him home that day. But we decided to raise funds for this incredible place that put so much hard work into making sure these cats are loved and cared for. So what I did was I designed this special pattern. Moon is stitching it as well.
yes.
I'm having like the worst tech issues right now. Hang on.
Take your time.
Moon, if you could tell them about Toot's stream while I'm doing this.
Yes, absolutely. So yes, that is what we're raising funds for. And DH and I are going to be going until 1 p.m. To, you know, do our part of the fundraiser. And then we're going to be dropping off everybody over at Toot, the Chaos DH stream. Which, give me a second, because I know she can't shout herself out.
In either of our streams.
Yeah. So we are going to be dropping off all the people in Toot's stream, who is going to be running a cafe run in Plate Up, and it's going to be a lot of fun. She is going to be starting the run for the stream, and the stream is going to be running until the restaurant dies. So it's potentially going to be a very long stream. Toot is ready to rumble, so I hope you guys will stick around and support her support the fundraiser, because that is going to be Toot's leg of the fundraiser. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm still dealing with stuff.
Yes, of course, take your time.
So yes, but that's awesome. So we are raising funds today. I am giving a special sticker to anybody who either donates or purchases the pattern. Did I say that the pattern was for sale? Moon, could you please tell them about the pattern for sale?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So, yes, there are two ways, that you can, I was going to say physically, but not well, there are two ways that you can literally support the fundraiser. Going on the cozydhstitchery.com, you can either purchase the pattern, which is this lovely pattern that I am stitching, and the one that DH was showing off. It is an adorable cat cafe scene with some kitties as the employees and customers. Adorable. And all of the proceeds for that pattern are going towards toe beans forever and always. So that pattern is always going to be available. But of course, we're, pushing it right now so that to be part of the fundraiser. And there's also another way that you can support the cause by donating. There is a product available that is donation. It is basically $5 increments that you can, between quote marks, purchase, but it's genuinely just a donation towards toe beans. And all the prices are in Canadian, by the way. So that's the two ways that you can literally support the business, the charity, Toe Beans. Thank you, Toot, for the command in chat. So yeah, if you're a cross-stitcher, definitely get the pattern. It is adorable. The PDF is so well made. It goes into Pattern Keeper super easy. And I've been having such a great time stitching it. It is such a fun time to stitch. So that's for the pattern. And if you guys are not able to, literally support, feel free to go ahead, share our streams with everybody that you know, with your friends. And yeah, you can support us on social media as well. I know DH has a lot of posts up for Toe Beans.
So many posts. So many posts.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so definitely, share DH's posts, all the good stuff. And so that's other ways that you can support. Sharing the stream, sharing the pattern, telling people about it, sharing the posts on social media, all the good stuff.
Yes.
And yeah, I've been flying on the pattern because it's so fun to stitch. It's genuinely I'm having such a good time.
I am back. I have fixed my tech issues, I think.
Hell yeah.
So this is the finished piece. It is exactly 3,000 stitches. I was designing it on stream and it was 2,999, and I was like, oh my god, chat, we need to figure out one more stitch to put in here. So at the suggestion of chat, I added this little tiny, this one stitch tab for the drink. That was the very last stitch we put in. But that was the last stitch that I changed because I was like, okay, I'm done. It's the pattern's perfect. I'm closing it. I closed it, and then I went, oh shit, and I opened it again and added the Tuxedo Cat's little white paws because I was like, I can't forget the white paws.
The white paws. But also, DH, would you mind refreshing the Stream Together webcam?
Oh, okay, yeah. Is it?
It's a bit blurry on my side, but I see that your webcam on your stream is perfectly fine, so I'm not sure.
I think it's a Stream Together issue.
That is possible.
Yeah. So unfortunately I don't think I can fix it for you because I'm doing a window capture of my camera.
Got it.
Yeah. I don't know why Stream Together is just like, no, you don't get to do it today. And Toot says, Glenn says, yeah, please send money so all my friends can have wiggle worms and lamb chops and homes. I love my home.
Yes.
Yeah. they are just a great place. So the ways that you can donate, Moon already went over. You can buy the pattern, you can donate directly. We also, I just want to say a quick thank you to Keymat Designs, who is our local needle workshop. They donated all of the supplies for 10 kits. So we are putting together 10 kits for this pattern. We are just giving them to Tobeans, because Tobeans has a little like gift shop attached where you can buy your cat stuff. I got this pin there. It says Cat Daddy.
Cute.
And I got this sticker there. This was actually designed specifically for Tobeans. Oh, Commander just bought the pattern. Thank you so much. All right, so we got to get a sticker for Commander. We got to get a sticker for Toot for the sub. So let's
get stickers out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to shift my camera a little bit. So yes, and the support already has been absolutely tremendous. So the kits we're straight up giving them to Tobeans. So the only way you can get one is if you actually physically go to Tobeans, which is in Port Hope, Ontario. So if you would like to do that, that's where you can get the kit. Otherwise, unfortunately, we are not like shipping out the kits or anything like that. So lucky dip for Toot. Toot gets a little black kitty and a lucky dip. I'm into dupes now, which is nice. Glad. And Commander gets some cat food.
I'm gonna give Commander a sleepy panda because that's how he is in the mornings.
Oh, a sleepy panda. The other thing is that I have listed Cat Cafe as a print pattern that's available. So any LNS around the world who has our our catalog can list Cat Cafe. Several of them have. You can check out the list in our Discord. Several of them have. All of those sales also going to go to Tobeans. So you could, randomly run into this pattern if you were on a road trip across the US and you stopped into an LNS in Texas. You could pick up this pattern and it would have supported Tobeans. So
yeah, and that's another way that you can support as well if you would
God,
like to ask your ONS or LNS to get the pattern for you. Yeah. If you do want a physical copy, that is. And I also need to give Toot a little sticker as well, since she resubbed on your stream.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna give the panda chewing on panda.
Good morning, starshine.
For snacks.
Thank you so much for the follow, Chad.
Because Toot deserves a snacky snack since her other panda is upset.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the follow as well, Chav. Welcome in.
All right, I'm just gonna do. So if you do donate or purchase the pattern, let me know. I'm getting the receipts in my email, but I don't want to connect them to a person without them saying so, because I don't want to like out you or anything like that. So if you do purchase or donate, like I know you did, but if you want a sticker, let me know. That makes sense.
Thank you so much for Toot, the resub on the HS channel, and Commander for buying the pattern.
Moon's bag of holding is full of jelly pens.
Indeed. Yeah, this is a pen case that I got forever ago. It's technically a makeup bag, but I don't have makeup to put in it, so I have pens inside instead.
I have an enormous pencil case that I got off of Temu, and I still haven't done anything with it because I'm a little intimidated about how enormous it is.
I can understand. Yeah, it feels like, can I even fill it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be empty. And I do have plenty of room to put more jelly pens in my bag, in my
Noted.
pencil case, which is Good morning to you too, Chav.
All right, so one last look at my toe beans.
Toe beans.
Yes, so donate. Buy the pattern. If you also do stream stuff like gift subs, bits, you'll also get a sticker. But this month it's for the donations as well. And I will be putting stickers in the book retroactively for any of the LNSs that pre-order the pattern or order the pattern. We already have one shop that has ordered, I think, 2 copies. So yeah,
Yes.
which is very cool.
The cool thing about makeup bags is that there are no police to issue you a ticket if you use it for other than makeup. That is very true.
And we got to get a sticker from Mike. Thank you so much. Just bought the pattern, but in your haste to do so, I forgot to indicate my country. Oh no. Hopefully it defaults to Canada. I ran into this issue. Our website is set up in Canadian, right? Because we are.
Yes.
Oh, we got a cute little mouse. Little mouse for Mike. Mike mouse. But I can't switch the currency. Like, it's either the entire site is in Canadian or the entire site is in US. And also
really?
it has to be the same currency as my bank account. So it's Canadian. So I went to put together an invoice for one of our Needlework Marketplace clients. And I realized that I couldn't invoice them through our site. So I have to...
Oh, you have to do like a separate like PayPal invoice?
Yeah, exactly. I have to do the invoice through our site and then send it to them via PayPal.
And I'm gonna find a sticker for Mike. We're gonna do this little dancy panda. And I think I have to put like a butterfly with a dancy panda because Mike takes really nice nature pictures.
Oh, of course. Yeah. And I'm so sorry about the rocky start to stream, guys. I don't know what's going on with Stream Together. But that's the pinch point right now between Moon and a clear camera, and it was myself and a clear camera. And I almost forgot, Kali poured my coffee. And I'm not drinking coffee today. Well, thank you for the hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate as well. My cam does the same thing, it gets blurry. I don't know why. Yeah, I think it's because like it has to go through so many layers of processing that like it loses quality, right? It's usually not as blurry as it currently is, but that is a mystery. That is a tech issue, but
yeah,
it's definitely that. Thank you as well for the hydrate here too. But welcome back, Mike. I know Mike was on holiday for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you're back for the fundraiser, Mike.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Right. I'm not actually drinking coffee today because I'm feeling a little bit unwell. I have a mug of Earl Grey tea with a bit of pumpkin spice creamer. Very good. There's Kali's name on my cat dad mug. Figured that was perfect.
Indeed. I also have a mug with a bunch of kitties.
Cat mugs.
I'll show it in a second. But here's your sticker, Mike. Thank you so much for supporting the charity. Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry about that. Thump,
if you guys are interested in following both streams, definitely pull up both DH's and mine. That way you'll be able to get a clear picture. And actually, on DH's stream, everything is clear. So
yeah, I don't know why yours is completely clear on my end.
I don't know either. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I'm back, but a little groggy after driving most of yesterday. I hope you get some rest. because yeah, driving definitely takes it out of you.
Yeah.
Wait, this is my cat Halloween mug.
It's so cute.
It's one of my favorite mugs.
Is that one of the mugs that we both have the same one?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mchav. Yeah, that is unfortunately how Twitch works.
But Moon and I did set up, so you should have captions for both of our windows, no matter which stream you're looking at. Because I know that's been an issue in past streams where, depending on which one you're watching, you understand better.
Mm-hmm.
You had cats 3 years ago? Cats are great. We have 5. This one's early. And not in the fact that she's here before she's supposed to be. Her name is Early. Her name actually is Earl Jean Grey.
Very precious.
Yeah. Not Early girl.
Yeah, I have one kitty. Her name is Yuna. She was a sort of a rescue. And she's special needs as well, so.
Thank you, Toot. Thank you.
Charity, you know, or cat rescues, adopting, not shopping, are things that are very close to my heart.
Yes.
And yes, thank you too. And I made a mistake on this spot of the pattern. So like the kitty here, their arms are wider by 1 stitch than they should be.
Mm-hmm.
Though the cup is skinnier by 2 stitches on each side, like 1 stitch on one side, 1 stitch on the other side.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of adapting the lid of the the cup as well, so that it doesn't look too oversized. And I'm gonna fill in the rest with the fur color.
Yeah. It's like when Tim's did the XL, and it's just like a skinny baton of coffee.
Exactly. Or if you've ever ordered from Presso Tea, their like large size, it is also like that. It's ridiculous.
That's so funny. Glenn is arms wide. Yeah. Glenn, arms wide. And I am working on Moon Witch because I've already stitched Cat Cafe. And I have no other cat themed patterns. So I'm going to do a moon themed. You don't need more crafts, but this is a great cause. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the pattern. I hope it's accessible and easy for you to stitch. And if you do have any questions or anything like that, come back to one of my streams, one of Moon's streams. We're always happy to help people out.
Yeah, and DH and Toot also have an incredible community Discord where like there's a bunch of crafty people that are always happy to assist.
Yeah. I feel like in our Discord, Toot, if I could get the Discord command, please. I feel like in our Discord, no matter what the craft is, someone is going to have some kind of advice for you.
Absolutely. There's so many people that are multi-crafters in your place.
Yeah.
Thank you, Toot.
Mchev asked how long or how many days will you be doing this? So we are pushing the fundraiser for all of August. And that's gonna be raising the donations and really like pushing the pattern out. However, this pattern is going to be available forever, and all the funds from it forever are going to go to Tobeans. So we are never collecting any money from the sale of Cat Cafe, even if we sell it 10 years in the future. So the sale of the pattern is always going to go there. Any retail sales, any wholesale sales, right to Tobeans. And I
Welcome in, Opal.
Hey, Opal.
And hello, Timeless.
Hey, Timeless.
Right, it's Opal. I forget. My French.
How do you feel
French,
if
it hurts me.
Lay your stream next week? So, what do you mean, Mchav, if you join one of our streams next week? And also, Mike said, I just looked at the pattern and was delighted to see the cats have the traditional cozy DH DMC 3326 cheeks. You know it. You know it. The cupcakes are also 3326. So they're cheek cupcakes. Anastasia, thank you for grabbing your coffee.
It has been a while, Timeless. How have you been? Welcome in.
And Lady K, hello. Hang on one sec, Mchav. It does look so much better over here. I don't know why Stream Together hates my setup.
What a bully indeed. Welcome in, Cat.
Mchav, just let me check with Moon and see how she feels, and we'll let you know.
Yeah.
I just don't want to answer for her.
I don't know how I feel about the what's the word in English? Restreaming.
Mm-hmm.
But if you would like to share the links to the VODs, however, that would be absolutely appreciated.
Yeah, I think I would prefer that. Moon and I are both very wary of the new, and I don't know if this is Moon's reason, but I'm wary of the new AI scraping.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you could share the links to the VODs, that would be super, super appreciated. And you can find all the links to the pattern, to the fundraiser. They're going to be posted several times throughout the stream. And you can also use the command Tobeans. If you guys are on, you'll send people over. Thank you so much. I stream Monday afternoon, EST, Thursday all day, and Saturday. I'm not going to be streaming next Saturday. And then Moon streams Sunday evenings, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings, EST.
Yeah, this is a DH's usual streaming time slot, and I'm joining them. I don't usually stream Saturday mornings, but always happy to
Moon's not usually awake.
Hang out with DH. No. I usually, on Saturdays when DH streams, my routine is I have an alarm set up at 10 a.m. I wake up, I pull up DH on my phone, and then, I put the volume kind of low, and I, have it on my pillow, and, I kind of, doze off listening to DH and listening to the stream, and after, maybe half an hour, I'll get up and actually, prepare breakfast while hanging out with stream and stuff.
After you pop into stream, I should just do Moon-specific ASMR. Just really quietly whisper Valorant voice lines to you.
Absolutely.
Moon, if you want to play, let's play.
Yes. Let's party.
Lady K says I do similar. And yes, there will be no Stitch With Me stream next weekend because next weekend is Needlework Marketplace. And I need to be present, online to speak with shoppers. So basically, Thursday through Sunday, Friday through Sunday, I'm gonna be.
It's just gonna be hard at work.
Yeah, I'm gonna be manning the booth virtually, which is so funny because Sunday is mine and Toot's anniversary. Our 17th wedding anniversary. So I'm spending
A
it
special
working.
Sleepy Moon.
Sleepy Moon redeem, so you know it's when it's gentle ASMR time.
Absolutely.
No.
I went in the wrong hole. Classic cross stitch.
Yeah, so we're kind of celebrating our anniversary this weekend instead, but just the timing worked out such. I'm very excited and very nervous for Marketplace, to be honest.
I am very excited. I am
Is
so
such
proud
a
of
thing
you
even
for
possible?
all that you've accomplished in a Marketplace already. It's genuinely like incredible to see so many shops carry your patterns and like know that people have ordered already, which is incredible. And see people get excited about your patterns. That's also lovely.
Thank you. And that's so sweet. Ah, heck. I did get a Wisdom of Cryon, so I'm going to move past your being sweet because heck,
we're gonna be cursed now.
Yeah. And Toot says yes, huge, proud of DH. Thank you so much. I mean, the Cozy DH Stitchery, I am the Cozy DH. The Cozy DH Stitchery is myself and Toot, and I don't want to minimize her her huge role in getting everything ready for Marketplace. Like, she's basically been on top of the regular retail store stuff while I've been working on Marketplace. Let's say nice things while they shuffle and cannot stop us. Listen.
Yes. Toot. Oh wait, what if I do a whole like flipperoo and I start saying nice things about Toot while you shuffle?
Yes.
So you guys, Toot is an incredible member of the Cozy DH Stitchery. She stitches like the fucking wind. It is genuinely so impressive, the speed at which she can stitch, and her stitching is also gorgeous. Like her crosses, the way that she stitches so evenly, it makes for really gorgeous finishes. And she's an incredible stitcher for their business.
And what I really appreciate about Toot is when I'm working on, beyond just the test stitching, when I'm working on a design and I've been just going around it in circles and beating my head off of it, I'll show it to Toot and be like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know why this isn't working. And she'll take a look at it and she'll be like, have you tried this? And then that'll just kind of like unlock the rest of the design. She says she's not creative, but she has such a good eye for composition and color, and she just has great like inspiration ideas. And it's so good working with her on designs because like she'll kind of give me an idea and I'll go in one direction with it, and then I'll run over and be like, hey, look what I did. And she'll be like, okay, I love it, we should do this, we should do this, we should do this. Have you tried, like, what do you think of changing this color to this? And it completely changes the vibe of a piece. It's, yeah. So I might be the one.
Pass it on.
Yeah. I might be the one putting the pixels on the screen, but it's definitely a group. Like, our designs are a joint effort for sure.
This is giving Make Jess Cry episode of Game Changer vibe.
It says,
always.
I hate you.
Yes.
And Assassin says, seeing our crafty friend succeed feels like personal success. It really does.
It's like, yeah, that's my friend.
Toot's
Let's
muted.
Go.
You can't hide from our subtitles. I know you can't hear without your subtitles.
Toot had her eyes closed and the tab muted.
Toot is really good at hydrating, and Toot is really good at hydrating. It is inspiring.
Yes.
Toot keeps me very well hydrated. All right. Toot is good at yelling at people not yelling at people, kindly reminding people to self-care.
Yes.
Thank you, Chav. That really helps. Toot says hydrate. Okay. I'm gonna hydrate and then I'm gonna cut the cards and we're gonna see what Cryon has to say for us. So if you are... Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, what were you saying?
I do not remember. I got a phone call, and
okay.
I lost all train of thought. But yes, I'm here. Let's go ahead. Cryon.
Yeah. So this is not a dig at people who use Oracle or Tarot cards. I use them in my own practice. However, this deck is so wildly 90s unhinged that we see what the Angel Cryon has to say for us. Now, the Angel Cryon came from outer space to impart wisdom to the human race through a person called Lee Carroll. Lee Carroll wrote several books of the wisdom of Cryon, and then an Oracle deck as well. So we are going to pull a card and see how Cryon guides us today. So we've got 1 cut, 2 cut. Okay. The New Jerusalem is not a city in Israel. It is a metaphor for a new paradigm on planet Earth called peace.
Oh God.
It represents the solution of the unsolvable, the healing of hearts at the core. It is a new energy that turns rage into temperance and transmutes hatred into understanding.
That aged like milk.
Nope.
This is very 90s. They have not
90s.
Caught up with the 2020s.
Yeah.
Goodness.
It is a new energy that turns rage into temperance and transmutes hatred into understanding. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand what is a new energy. Like, is the New Jerusalem a new energy, or is peace the new energy? This is definitely like a cult leader speech to his followers type card, I think.
That tracks.
Yeah. It sounds good, but it's like, oh, wait a second. Alright, so thank you for joining us for the Wisdom of Cryon. I hope you take this message forth into your daily life. Mitch says I brought a Cryon today. Yeah. The thing is, we did a Wisdom of Cryon once, and then it actually turned out to be really helpful to Thomas, or Commander, later in the day. Like, it helped him decide what to get for lunch or something. Cryon does know human history. All calls for a New Jerusalem ends bad. Oh, does not know. Thank you, Chav. Yeah, I stitch a lot. I stitch daily.
Both Toot and DH are very prolific stitchers.
Hey, Sandy, welcome in.
Welcome in.
Yeah, so I am disabled and don't hold a regular job. The Cozy DH Stitchery is my regular job now. So I am really, we have a nice rhythm to our days. We set an hour timer, and for that hour we either play a video game or cross stitch, and at the end of the hour we get up and we do a round of chores, and then we sit down and then we do a round of video games or cross stitch. Usually if we are playing games, we'll like alternate games and cross stitch, but kind of we have those like blocks of time that is like, we're just gonna cross stitch now. And I mean, it doesn't have to be cross stitch, it could be any other crafty thing. It usually is cross stitch. And that's the rhythm of our days. Because I have ADHD and needs external structure, and Toot has the TISM and requires internal structure. So I just use Toot's internal structure as my external structure. Or else, you know, I would get sucked into a hyper focus and never get out of it.
You know that, like, 90s, 80s song that's like, it's the rhythm of the night.
Yeah.
You said it, the rhythm of the day, and that started playing in my head. It's the rhythm of the day. Crunch and chores.
Okay, something about this.
Apologize.
It's me.
Oh,
I
you
bring the
finished your
singing out.
Halloween blanket yesterday. Congrats, Sandy. Hooray for a finish.
Anastasia
Were you saying,
clips the
DH?
singing. I bring the singing out in you. Whenever we stream
Absolutely.
together, one of us ends up singing.
If someone wants to clip that, go ahead. Like, Toot and DH have made me sung. Anyways, I sang on stream a lot because of Toot and DH.
Yeah.
There are clips out there, including a Sandstorm in Toad voice.
Toadstorm?
Toadstorm.
Yep.
Rhythm of the day every time I enter my chat. Oh god. I don't know if I would survive going to your streams anymore. Yeah, you can definitely clip it if you'd like to, Nastasia.
Or the Toadstorm. Toadstorm is in Moon's clips. I swear,
Yes.
it exists.
I feel like Toot has it like locked and loaded
Yep, there
all
we
the
go.
time.
Toot has it like
Can I-
bookmarked.
Uh,
It's so funny.
there you go.
So one of the games that Toot plays on stream is Phasmophobia, and there is a map called Nell's Diner, and when it is windy out, which is a weather condition that can happen on any map, but at Nell's it's a sandstorm. So every time it's windy on Nell's and Toot walks out of the truck, she starts making her character dance to Sandstorm. Like, there's no
Incredible.
sound, no one's singing, but you know it's Sandstorm going on. So next time you're watching, oh my god, what have I been doing? Look at these knots.
I make it my
awful.
morning alarm. I feel if you make Sandstorm or Toadstorm your morning alarm, it's gonna be a rough awakening. But some people need that. Before I met Commander, my morning alarms were like the most fucking obnoxious rooster available on my phone. And Commander was like, ow, I'm in pain with your alarm. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll change it. But that's I actually did need a terrible morning alarm to wake up beforehand.
My morning alarm, which I very rarely use, because our house turns on at 9, so that's enough to wake me up if I'm sleeping until 9, and usually I just wake up before 9.
Yeah.
But if I have a wake up alarm, it is a lo-fi version of the Twin Sunset theme from Star Wars.
Nice.
So it's very chill.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Carter, welcome in. We are fundraising for a kitty cat cafe. So Toby's is a local cat cafe that takes in rescued cats from several different local rescues and matches them up with their forever homes. So they are an absolutely incredible place. You really get to know the kitties. There's a rigorous application process, so they know that the right kitty is going home with the right family. And yeah, we adore them.
We stan.
Yeah, I have
as
lost
the kids
my
would say.
place in my pattern. So if you'd like to support us, you can either purchase the pattern that Moon is currently stitching on, which is Cat Cafe, or you can just donate straight through our website. This is a cross-stitch pattern. All the proceeds from this pattern, forever, it's going to be available forever. are going straight to toe beans. And I miscounted somewhere, so I need to do a little bit of counting.
Oh, no.
Toot says our toe beans baby is curled up in DH's chair with his lamb chop. Yeah, him lamb chop. Okay, where did I go wrong?
And
That's
Sadie says,
too
now
low.
I'm working a bag for my niece for her birthday. She'll be 18. Aw, that is a very sweet gift.
Says hello.
And thank you, Sandy, for the follow. Super appreciate you.
I played Lost Chicken and I lost.
Oh no. Carter says, I love cat cafes. I went to one a couple years ago. Smaller, but they also had a bigger one where you could adopt the kitties. Yeah, that's what this place is like. So all the cats there are available for adoption. And it's such a fun experience. So you can either go just to hang out with the cats. It's like $10 an hour just to hang out with the cats. Or you can go with the intention to adopt, in which case you do have to fill out the application process.
That's really nice because I don't know of a cat cafe in Montreal that actually like adopts out. They usually just have like they're a cat rescue in itself, but it's more like a sanctuary.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. That's...
Also, welcome in, Moonrose Craft.
Yeah, hello Moonrose. Welcome in, welcome in. And Sandy, thank you for the follow if I didn't already say that. I can't remember. It happened an entire minute ago. Toot says we got the kids strawberry dental toys, and last night he just kept bringing her berries. Yeah, the kids were very worried last night. Mama was up past her bedtime.
Oh dear.
It was me in the walls. Toot's balking ominously at your boyfriend.
The chicken sound was definitely in my stream. Callie redeemed floss chicken. Box ominously. Love kitties, absolutely. We love kitties as well.
Yeah, so if you want to support, you can either purchase the pattern or you can just donate straight through our website. It's a $5 Canadian donation, but you can do like multiple quantities of $5 if you would like to just donate that way. And then if you are in the Port Hope area of Ontario, there will be kits available at the shop as well.
And if
also,
ever it's not...
Sorry,
go ahead.
And also, I saw your announcement just pop up. The code MOON10 does work on the Cat Cafe pattern.
Well, thank you. What I was going to say is that if you do not have the means to support financially the cause, you can spread the word by sharing our streams, by sharing DH's posts on Instagram, by spreading the word, letting people know that, you know, there's an amazing pattern. If you know friends who cross-stitch and love kitties, stuff like that. That also really helps the cause.
Yeah. Yeah, any signal boost definitely helps. I've been posting about it on Facebook, posting about it on Instagram. Tobeans has been talking about it as well. Tobeans doesn't know what Twitch is, so I kind of had to explain to them what Twitch is.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, you guys should think about going on Twitch. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Furball Farm and Care for Kittens, like, they make some good side revenue.
Absolutely, yeah.
I sent them links to those two channels, and I was like, you might want to think about doing something with this.
It's really nice of you to inform them of ways that they could further support the kitties. But I have a dog that hates cats, so I can't. Yeah, when you have animals that are reactive or that don't really get along well with other pets. It's difficult, but
Oh shoot, I owe Lady K a Bobbinate.
oh goodness.
She redeemed it, sorry.
No worry.
Yeah, we were dealing with a little bit of that between this one, Earl's. Early is 15 years old. She's an old lady. She's in her retirement era. She doesn't need to deal with a 5-month-old Siamese kitten. So, I mean, he's like 7 or 8 now, but still. Actually, I am going to do the Bobbinate when we get back from ads, because I have ads starting in 30 seconds.
Yes,
I'm
likewise.
Sure yeah.
So we will be right back.
Yep.
Taking a quick ad break.
Yubby! Hello? I don't know if Moon is back. I'm back. We'll wait for Moon to come back.
I am back as well, but I was muted by accident.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh
But
no.
welcome back, everybody. Thank you for your patience and your support during the ad break. But yes, welcome in, Water Cameron.
Yes.
Stitching is going well.
Yep.
How are
It's
you
lovely.
doing yourself?
Carter says I fell asleep
Yeah.
while watching Twitch, and I woke up and there were sea lions on my screen. Yes.
I really enjoy that there are zoos and animals on Twitch.
Yeah.
I am personally quite a big fan of furball farms, which DH mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
I love seeing the kitties.
There is actually another website. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but it's just zoo cams from like, and you can go to all different zoos across North America, and I think there are some overseas as well. And there's like a little schedule. It's like, what's live now? And it's like, oh, you can go see the bonobos in Sacramento or whatever.
It's so nice.
Yeah. It's a paid service, but like it's a subscription service, but it was so worth it. Just chill and watch some animals.
Love animals.
Zoo life. It was zoo life. So if you guys like the zoo cams, check out zoo life. I usually do have reptile cams up. I have replaced my reptile with Moon for the stream.
I am the reptile.
Yeah, although you could see them on the break screen. I'm just gonna quickly jump over to my break screen. So yeah, there's our two reptile. I got a redfoot tortoise and a lavender striped California king who rarely appears on stream. Yes.
Nice. My friends stream their cats, and I like popping in and being like, "Good night, kitties." Yes.
Right. There you
That's
go.
so
My
cute.
bobbinade is complete. 3856.
Yay.
Thank you, Lady K, for that. Throwing those out. Way. Our two reptiles. Okay, the two reptiles that I show on my stream. We have 5 snakes and a tortoise. The other 4 snakes show up on Toot streams, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday mornings from 10 to 1 EST. She does no commentary gameplay, and then she has a different snake up every day. And yeah, we've definitely streamed the snakes for Moon, especially on feeding days.
Yes. It's
And
so fun.
It's been really great having, because before we would have the POW cam on, but it would just be during streams. But now we have cameras in all of their enclosures that run 24/7 and record movement. So it's been so good because I feel like we know our animals so much better because we're getting to watch them without interacting with them. And it's
and like because
closer.
because most of the enclosures are like in a completely different room as well, you wouldn't get as many chances to see them.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the cameras.
Yeah, for sure. And sometimes the cameras pick up some really cool stuff. And
yes.
sometimes, like, I think that most of the snakes know that the camera's there and that it does something, because we'll get some like incredible selfies.
Yeah, I wonder like how good their hearing is, and like I guess they do hear the camera.
Yeah, I think I've heard that snake hearing is about the same as human hearing.
Okay, so yeah, they would definitely hear it then.
Yeah, that little POW definitely hears it.
Yes. It's so funny. Like she fucking death stares the camera. She's
like once another
hilarious.
hot tub stream with POW. That was fun.
Oh, your aunt has a tiger snake, Cameron? Nice. The snake that hates Markiplier? No.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty sad situation that I'd rather not get into.
Oh.
I can let you know after stream.
Yeah. I wasn't aware of it at all.
Yeah. It's one of those things that like it looks funny, but it's super not.
Oh.
Yes, the snake is being stressed for content, so which we don't support. It's so funny because we are like the biggest suckers for snakes, and Toot was not. Toot grew up very afraid of snakes. I've always loved them. But now they are her babies and she adores them. So we've been watching American Horror Story Apocalypse, and there are snakes in it. And they're supposed to be like these big, scary, like venomous snakes. I don't know what kind of snake they are. They are full black, and I feel like I know. I think they might be Mexican Black Kings, which are MBKs are not venomous. They just look gorgeous. But I think they're MBKs. Like they're obviously CGI as well sometimes. But it's so funny because whenever they're in a scene, we're like, what poor snake is now being blamed for being venomous? And there was one point where one of the characters was holding the snake and it was chewing on her thumb. Like she had a glove on and it had latched onto the thumb. And snakes chewing were dumb. They're so dumb because they look so goofy when they're doing it. So it's supposed to be like this super dramatic scene with like this very scary snake attacking her, and Toot and I are just going, look at the baby, look at the baby. He don't know that not food. You can't get food that way, baby.
Yeah.
Yep. Girls, you okay? Yeah, did you wake yourself up? I think Early was dreaming and she woke up and she doesn't know where she is.
Yeah, Yuna does that sometimes. Like, she'll wake up and she'll be like looking around and she'll like scream. And then like it's like, Yuna, are you okay? And she just screams some more and comes to see us for comfort sometimes.
Yeah, Bella used to wake herself up screaming. It would be so funny. She'd be in a deep sleep and then just all of a sudden yelling.
Yeah.
And looking like she's been asleep for 1,000 years and has no idea where she is.
Welcome in, a vapor type thing. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, you are really flying on Cat Cafe. It's looking amazing.
Thank you.
Are you working on the white right now, I think?
Yes, I am. I did the white in the cupcakes and stand. I also did the white in Glen. I did the Tuxedo Kitty's hand, and now I'm doing the lid of the second coffee cup.
Don't forget the spout. The spout is critical to the entire design,
Absolutely.
as we've covered before.
I would not have 3,000 stitches if I forgot to. Oh, that'd be terrible.
Mm-hmm. It would be awful. You'd only have 2,999.
Yep, which is an inferior number. Because we all know that even numbers are superior.
Even number make brain go burr.
Yes. I can hear Commander typing up a storm. Disagrees.
Disagrees on even number go burr.
Yes.
Well,
he likes prime numbers. See? I knew it. I heard him type it. I was like, I know what he's typing. He says, that's wrong. Even numbers cannot be prime numbers. But 5 is an honorary even number too.
Yeah,
yes.
Multiples of 5 are acceptable.
Yes. I completely agree.
Cameron says, I really need to start the cross-stitch along you joined. Ooh, which one did you join? Please not enable us because Moon is banned from Sal's, but we would love to know.
I love that you say like Moon is banned as if like you aren't as well.
Oh, I'm also banned. Lady Mustang has a rescue kitty that will wake herself crying. Aww. Moon is banned from Sal's. Only Moon. Yep. I can do all the Sal's I want.
Sure. Sure. So the reason we're banned from Sal's is because we did Sal's forever ago. And we were so fucking stressed. Yes, a Sal. And we were so stressed about the deadlines and the releases. DH actually finished kind of like on time, the Sal.
I did.
But I ended up like dropping it for an entire year. And I finished it like I don't know, like a month ago, when the Sal finished like 2 years ago. Which is fine, like, obviously, doing a Sal, you need to go at your own pace as well, but I was not happy because I was putting myself a lot of pressure and I felt stressed. So even though there are some gorgeous mystery Sals that I'm like, ooh, I want to join, I want to do it, I know that once I'm doing it, I would be really upset. So that's why I'm banned from Sals.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the hydrate, Toot. Well, the one that Zytheria is running, it's a witchy fox pattern.
That's cute. I like Sals that are like. I love the idea of mystery Sals, but they do stress me out. I do like start-alongs. Like the one that we did. This piece was a start-along for Moon's birthday, where a bunch of people got together and we celebrated Moon's birthday by starting a new project. The theme was Moon gives you permission to start a new project, but many of us decided to do Moon-themed projects. So, something
cute.
celestial, something cat related, something blue. And I'm actually, this is going to be a gift for Moon when it is finished. And I did a blue conversion on it.
It's. You don't think you would join a mystery Sal? Yeah, it's kind of. I find that they're difficult because obviously, like, the mystery of it all is a selling point, right? But also, I'm pretty picky about what I choose to stitch.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 100% like mystery Sals that after everything is released, I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't join in at the beginning because that's not my kind of pattern in the end.
Yeah.
But like it's definitely fun to, be part of the mystery, and I guess if you stitch it as a community together with the community, that can also really be fun. And I think that's what most people, get out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's definitely the community thing that a lot of people get out of doing mystery Sals. I know for me, that's a big factor.
Yeah. Like, in theory, for me, that's also a big factor. Mm-hmm. But then I end up not interacting with the community at all.
You just interact with me.
Yep, exactly.
So I think what we need to do is we just do round robins with the group chat.
Honestly, yeah, I'm down for that.
I love the idea of a mystery Sal, but I'm always so concerned that I would do the whole thing and not like it. And I've seen that happen several times. Like, I've been watching a floss tuber, and she started the latest Lola Crow, and is not enjoying it. She doesn't like the piece. It's not. It's not that it's like not a nice piece. It's just she didn't. It's called Museum After Midnight, and she thought it was going to be more like a museum of like antiquities when it's a natural history museum. So it's just not her vibe, right? But she's thousands of stitches in, and she's planning on finishing it. So yeah, there we go.
Kind of sunk cost fallacy at that point.
Yeah.
She gave me Ada when I went and visited her, so I really need to get a wriggle on. What kind of Ada did you get? Is it a pretty fancy Ada?
Dusty says, on my stream last night, I got someone to join the Arcane Library Sal that's happening tomorrow. 24-hour Sal is my level of commitment. Oh, right, that's the one that's being released in pieces on Instagram stories? Question mark,
yes.
Says the old person?
Yes.
That's
that is
wild.
Exactly that. And like the frame is 2,000 stitches, and everything fits like inside the frame.
That's cute.
So it's like a very small piece. Yeah.
Say hi to the animals for us.
Yes. Thank you for the lurk, I'm Chav, and thank you for feeding Una some treats, Lady K. I'll give her some for you later, because she already dropped by today.
Just a neutral beige color, but we're curious how the pattern would look on it and like material testing in a way. Well, that's great. I was having a conversation with a fellow designer last night, Tracy from Wrought Iron Stitching. You probably aren't super familiar with her work. She doesn't have a huge online presence, but she is like the goat at getting into just cross stitch. But we're having a conversation last night about fabric and how whenever we submit something to just cross stitch, we have to tell them exactly what fabric we used so that they can publish it with that information. And we were kind of talking about this thing that like called for fabric has become a thing.
Yeah.
Where for us, like we kind of think like just use the fabric you want to do. And I've seen that a few times where people are like, oh, I was going to do this pattern, but I didn't like the color of the fabric, so I didn't do it. So it's like, let's do it on a different fabric.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like people have nowadays more, like, they take the pattern and the fabric and the model, like, more as prescription than suggestion.
Yeah. And like occasionally I will put the fabric that something is stitched on in my patterns, but it's only occasionally because usually it's like, this is Black Ada I got off of Amazon.
Yeah, it's not like any special color or... I think that a lot of people...
I saved the special stuff for Moon.
Aw. Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of like put the name and the colorway and stuff when it's fancy fabric. Like hand dyed and stuff like that. That's where I see it the most.
Oh. It was funny because the conversation started because Tracy asked me where I got the fabric for my Dimensions Wizard. And I told her, like, girl, I have no idea. I got it in a box of random fabric from someone. There was no label on it. Like, I have no idea where this fabric came from. It could be hand dyed by just like a random person. It could be from a company. I don't know.
That's so funny. And the frame is even less than 2,000, yeah. So it's a very low commitment stitch along. That's cool.
Yeah.
And Cameron says, I'm not a designer, but I would probably just put the count unless it was like a commissioned hand-dyed Ada where I would want to support a small creative. Yeah, like I think that there are certain designers that have like a fabric specifically dyed for their projects. I've seen that, and then of course, then at that point you have a partnership with the dyer, right?
Yeah.
But beyond that.
Hey Lilith, welcome in. Good to see you again.
Welcome,
and in
welcome.
addition, many designers do receive fancy floss and fabric from companies specifically so they will use them in their patterns.
Yeah. There is some
I'm not at that level of
like that.
designer where I get random floss sent to me, but it does happen. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did get a floss pack sent to me because I participated in the Needlework Marketplace Stitch in Harmony, which I can actually talk about now, I realized.
Yeah, and the design that you made for that floss pack is so lovely. I love the way that you use the variegation in the thread.
Thank you. I hecked up somewhere. I hecked up back here. It's okay, I can fix it. Can we fix it?
DH is famous and well liked. Welcome in, Gwen.
Hi, Gwen.
Good morning.
I'm rummaging in my drawers. Sorry for the sound. But yeah,
and Lady Mustang has the pattern and waiting to get supplies. Thought I had it all, but didn't. Yeah.
nerderinos. Hi, Gwen. So this is the floss pack for the Stitch and Harmony collab. So if you're following Needlework Marketplace, you're gonna see like there's at least a dozen designers who designed a piece using mostly these colors. I use these colors plus a white and a red.
I'm trying to cut my floss, but the needle minder keeps catching my scissors. Help.
But yeah, there are so many gorgeous ones using this. Like there's the Woodland Quaker, there's a Quaker Starbox, which I absolutely adore. There's like a sun dragon and a moon dragon. Mike says, I love it when there are a series of designs by different designers that all use the same floss pack. Interesting to see what the designers produce. Yeah, it has been really interesting to see what the designers produce. So ours is House on Cryptid Hill, which I don't have easy to hand to show you. But yeah, this is the floss pack. This is silk. It's so pretty. This color especially is called Acorn and Woods. Like, I don't know how well you can see it on camera. I'd have to... There you go. But it's like all these gorgeous dark jewel tones. Oh my god, so pretty. And this is how much I have left because I did my model on 20 count Ada, so I would only need one thread, one strand. But this is a 12 strand silk, so yeah, and it's just gorgeous. And I want to use it on a linen project because I want to feel what silk on linen feels like.
Oh, that would be so smooth.
Yeah.
Also, no, Gwen. They had a thunderstorm last night and they don't have internet this morning.
No.
Come over here, I have internet.
And also, you're going to the Grasshopper this afternoon, so you can go to the
Yeah, you can be
Grasshopper
home
one.
alone, Gwen.
I was gonna say Gwen could go to the Grasshopper with you.
Oh, that too. The Grasshopper is a loose translation of my local needlework store. Like their name in French is La Cigale Brodeuse, which is a twist on the what's the fucking fable in English?
Yeah, the
About
ant and the cricket, the ant and the grasshopper.
Yes. So it's the stitching grasshopper instead of like the singing hopper. Yes, we are hoping to go there. We are in need of some floss colors because War Commander is missing some floss colors for his current project, and it's been kind of like...
Oh no. It's been weighing on him, I know.
It has. It's kind of like he's playing floss chicken, because it's like he's doing all the colors that he doesn't need first.
Yeah.
And like he still has like a few hundred stitches of black, but after that he would be, you know, missing colors. So it's been a few weeks of him being like, we need to go. We need to get the colors.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, but we're too busy to go. But we actually can this afternoon. And it's, you know, it's a very small shop. So the shop owner actually just opens the shop on Friday afternoons and Saturdays. So it's like, we can't go whenever we want either.
Our, my LNS is literally in the, like, the front room of their house. So they're open for walk-ins on Friday. But basically, if I need to see them, I'm just like, hey, are you around?
Yeah.
I'm in the
Which
area.
is
Can I
nice.
drop by?
Yeah, which is really nice when you have like a relationship with a shop owner.
Yeah.
I can
Yes, we
imagine
stand
like it would be
Keymet.
a tiny bit awkward to be like a random.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, can I come on Saturday? I can't go on Friday actually.
Yeah, I might also I might be going to Keymat as well this afternoon. But you
Nice.
guys you guys should be hanging out with Toot on Twitch, because we
Yes.
are doing the fundraiser. Toot is keeping the party going after Moon and I have talked our talk. We're going to be raiding out to Toot, who is going to be doing a cat cafe on stream. She's going to be running a Plate Up run. Plate Up is a video game where it's a roguelite kitchen sim. She's going to be doing a Plate Up run start to finish. So we don't know how long the stream's going to be. It could be 2 hours. It could be 6 hours. It could be longer. Could be shorter. We don't know. So go and hang out with Toot after our stream. It's gonna be great, because we always want more Plate Up.
Yes, and we are likely going to be running errands, but we'll be there as well.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll be having Toot up on my phone as we're going out for sure, and that's where I'll be before and after the errands as well, supporting Toot.
Thanks.
So, hope you guys do the same.
Commander's sad Pikachu will working on Gun Pikachu. Commander, are you going to do your round robin before you get started on St. Anthony, or are you going to get started on St. Anthony and do your round robin at the same time? And by that I mean the name tag.
Yes, I was going to say I don't think that Commander knows what a round robin is.
Oh, okay. It's the name tag that you've agreed to do.
Yeah. A round robin essentially is when you choose to trade a piece of art with another person or a project or something like that.
Yeah, the project travels from person to person, so different people stitch on the finished product, or just one person stitches on the finished product. Toot and Moon did a round robin of their Silly Mates piece, it's a little portrait of Toot and a little portrait of Moon, where they both stitched themselves on two people.
The sad thing is it's hung up on my pegboard, but I don't think I can reach it because of the camera, the stand being in the way, and me being short. I don't think I reach from further away.
Interac is debit. In Canada, Interac is what we call our debit system.
Yeah.
So Interac is how we send money, I should say.
Yeah.
Because you can also do an Interac transaction, an Interac transfer. So I know in the States they have things like Venmo and Cash App and PayPal. We can email money directly to each other's bank accounts through our bank in Canada.
Yeah. DH explained it perfectly. Usually when people say through Cash or Interac, it simply means that they don't take credit cards. Which can be confusing because there are literally Interac credit cards, but most people understand when you say Interac only kind of thing.
We have a Visa debit card, and I never know if it's going to be a Visa transaction or a debit transaction. So whenever they're like, we only take debit, I'm like, this may or may not work.
Yeah. And it's the same thing when they only take credit as well, which is so silly. It's like a card that does both, but that also does neither sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I have one of those as well. I have a credit card, but I have a Visa debit.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
We have a digital credit card that, so if I need, if it's one of those things where it's not going to take the debit and I need the credit card, I do have that option, but I have to transfer money onto it.
Yeah.
Like a prepaid card. But to answer DH, I will do the round robin first. Yes. I'm so excited to see what you'll come up with. I've been noodling. So Moon and Commander are going to come and visit Toot and myself in October. And we are going to a stitching event at that Keymat is putting on. And when Toot and I were at their last stitching event, we saw that a bunch of people had little cross-stitch name tags, which were super cute. So what the four of us are doing is we are stitching name tags Well, we're stitching name tags for someone else. We randomly drew names last night. So I am actually stitching for Commander, and Commander's stitching for me, and then Moon and Toot ended up swapsies. So I charted out the names, just the names, and everything else is up to the stitcher for the recipient. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I asked Commander if he had ideas last night, and he was like, I have so many ideas, it's gonna be great. And I was like, what are they? And they're like, wouldn't you like to know, Weather Girl? And I was like, fuck you!
I wasn't planning on keeping mine a secret until the big reveal. But
you weren't, or you were?
I weren't. I am not. I will definitely be showing off some stuff.
Nice.
I know I'm going to be using black fabric, and I know I'm probably going to be using my fancy floss because I have that like really intense chartreuse.
Yes.
She says love that nerd so much.
He is such a nerd. And then he was like, I don't. He was like, maybe if you can body slam me hard enough, I'll tell you. And I was like, okay. And we went like in the bedroom because I didn't want to just body slam him on the floor, you know?
Yeah.
And like I body slammed him on the bed and I was like, was it hard enough? He was like, no. And he didn't tell me.
Aww. You must prove your worth.
I didn't manage to. I'm not violent enough, apparently.
Apparently. You need to get the golden gun and golden eye and then kick his butt.
One tap him.
Yeah. Rude. Hilarious, but rude. Moon was so careful to not actually body slam me.
Yeah. I didn't feel like I was careful, but apparently I was too.
It's hard to like straight up punch someone. Like, especially if it's someone you know and they're like, punch me as hard as you can. It's like, but I'm gonna automatically pull my punches.
Yeah. Almost like you have, you know, too. I didn't even think about that. I was like, I don't want to hurt him, but I'm gonna do it. And yeah, I wasn't good enough for him.
Toot's never had that issue. Okay. I took out the floss that I was using for this so that I wouldn't have to go digging in my box. I have the 3 colors I'm not using.
Oh no. And not the one that you're using.
And I feel like it might be under early, but I don't really want to disturb her. But we might have to. Because I'm working on the cloak right now. This is like the cape that she's wearing. And it's outlined in the navy and then one of the lighter blues. So I want to get it outlined so that I have like block stitching to do later.
Yeah.
Alright, Earls. Are you laying on a bobbin? I'm so sorry, Early. I'm so sorry. Oh, you weren't even laying on the bobbin.
Shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame. Well, that bobbin is gone forever. I did not drop it. It'll turn up. It's also dark blue. It's the dark navy. And my mat is also dark blue navy.
Might just be on the mat.
It might just be on the mat. Because oh my god. ADHD is strong. I did take my meds this morning.
I also did.
Okay, well I guess I'm switching to a different color then.
Speaking of rude, jail! Who's in jail? No, DH, because they moved early.
Yeah. Jail for 1,000 years.
And then drank Earl Grey. Not only did you move early, but you drank Earl Grey.
I don't think I drank enough to tank my meds.
Oh. It's true, there is citric acid in tea, isn't there?
Yeah. I have some kind of fever or illness, ear infection, something. So tea helps.
Yeah. It could be that you're just, sick, so
Yeah.
brain foggy. So even
So
though the
brain
meds
foggy.
are working, it's just, that you're 100%.
Yeah. Well, last night I will tell the story of tonight. No, last night. Here's what you missed on Glee. I went to the hospital last night. Because it was like I was having a complex migraine that was mimicking heart attack symptoms. But like not the same as anything I'd encountered before. So I've had complex migraines before. And I kind of know how to deal with them. I've fainted before. I know how to deal with that. I know how to deal with a seizure. This was weird. This was not normal for me. So, and I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk a straight line. I was so dizzy. So I took a wee woo ride to the hospital. And turns out that I'm sick. I have an ear infection that has affected my inner ear.
Hence the dizziness.
It wasn't like that. It was a complex migraine that mimicked heart attack signals. Yeah. It was pretty scary. So I went to the hospital, got checked out. Oh my god, this thread is a knot now. God damn. Spoke to the
I was
doctor.
so relieved that. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, spoke to the doctor. And turns out that I have an ear infection that is hecking with my inner ear. So that was what was leading to the dizziness and the brain fog and everything like that. And then probably because I was sick, I had a complex migraine on top of it. So yeah, it was just a culmination of things that came down to I have an inner ear infection. So I don't remember why I started talking about this, but yeah, I'm not feeling well. I mean, I'm feeling okay. Moon and I talked last night about stream today, and I think if this had been a normal stream, I would have probably canceled. But I'm really glad I didn't, because I'm really happy to be here with you guys and happy to be here streaming with Moon. It's always a good time.
Yeah, I'm happy that we get to stream as well, and that you're feeling good enough to not overdo it, but also be here.
I'm feeling good enough to stitch linen on stream.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
No, it was so funny because like the paramedics were kind of awful. They diagnosed me like she definitely took one look at me and diagnosed me as fat. Like it was she was not a great paramedic. But then the doctor was fantastic. And
yeah, I was so happy with like after he went through ER and stuff, like it seems like they came back really quickly with like a very concrete diagnosis and action plan, and I was really happy for that.
Yeah. He was doing a bunch of like visual tests. You know, when the doctor moves his finger from side to side and you have to follow it with your eyes. And my eyes were like jittering while they were trying to do that, and he got one way, the other way, and started going back the other way, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't follow your finger anymore. And he was like, yeah, it's an inner ear thing. So yeah, he did a few more tests and was like, yeah. So he gave me meds for that. I've got a prescription for it, but basically I just have to ride it out because it's an infection. And
yeah, hopefully it goes away sooner than later.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Danny. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you. These are nails that I painted last weekend for an anime convention I went to. It was matchy-matchy with my t-shirt. And also my emo self.
Yeah, they're super cute. I love the drippies.
Thank you.
I know
I
the
hadn't
drippies
used
caused you. I know the drippies caused you stress, but they look super cute.
Yes. Thank you. I'm very much a perfectionist, to no one's surprise. So like over here you can see it a bit, like it bled. You can't see at all actually because my camera isn't focused, but please, camera please. Anyways, there's a bit of bleeding from the dark black nail polish onto the lilac that
Moon,
I got
none
used
of
to
us
it.
noticed that.
Yeah, I I know. I saw it.
And Toot says their leaks better than they were last night. I'm so relieved. I am feeling a lot better. I feel like I have a cold and like I'm slightly off kilter. But it's more like now that I know that it's an inner ear thing, I can compensate for it.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to like be overly confident about it either, because it is still like I still need to be careful. But I feel more equipped to handle it, and hopefully I get better soon. But you know how flus are when you're already immunocompromised.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, thank you too. Yeah, I don't do decals very often anymore because they are time consuming. Because essentially you need to do, you know, your base coat one color, and you need to do, you know, as many layers of color as you want for the color to be opaque. So usually 2 or 3. And then you need to do a top coat on top of that, because the decal will lift and peel off the nail polish if it's not perfectly dry and sealed. So you need to do your base color with the top coat and everything. You need to wait for that to dry for a few hours, because if it's still like even remotely a little wet, it will lift off. And after that, you can do the decal, which involves, you know, sticking the sticker and then painting. And you need to peel the sticker, against popular belief, you need to peel it off like as soon as you can. Because what will give you smooth edges is the polish being still wet and spreading a little bit. Whereas if you wait for the polish to dry and then you lift it off, it could like chip away at the design, or if it's like starting to dry, it will become stringy and leave like streaks of like goopy nail polish across the design. So it's a whole thing. And it gives a really lovely result, but process,
the whole thing.
man. Yeah. That happened to Deonce's nails, yep. Like there's a few that I got really good, and there's another few that like it was less good. But I realize with your compliments that I'm the only person who really sees the imperfections.
Yep. Also, I just realized that one of these little stars that you can't really see very well because they kind of ghost is off, and I landmarked against it for some other stuff. No. So we'll be doing some fudging, because I don't know how much I would have to frog, but it would be everything I've done this stream at least.
Oh no.
No. Okay.
Absolutely.
We will fudge. It's a very fudgeable pattern. I will say that about it. This is a Stitch Sprout pattern. It's available for full release.
I believe so as well. And we got a color finish with white.
Yay! Let's go!
So Barista GG is complete.
Nice. Did you do the white in the eyes of the ginger?
Yes, I did.
Because I've done that before where I'm like, yeah, I got a color finish, and then I've forgotten like 2 stitches.
No, I actually did do the stitches over here. I will need more of that to do backstitching, but that is a later thing.
Yeah. After you do all that satisfying filling with black stitches.
Question for chat. Which is worse, being slightly / on the edge of being sick or coming out at the lingering end of sickness? I think for me, it's like feeling like you're coming down with the sickness. Like the beginning of it where you're not like full on sick just yet, but you know something's off and something's coming. Because it's like the anticipation of how bad it's gonna feel.
Yeah.
And like the frustration of like, fuck, I'm sick. Whereas when you're coming through, you're feeling better than you did before, which you have like a worse state to compare it to, which feels a bit good, I think.
Yeah. I think
that's for me though.
I think the worst part of being sick is when you've been sick for a really long time, but you're like right before you're starting to get better, when it just feels like you're going to be sick forever.
Yeah.
Because you kind of reach a point where you're like, okay, I just came down with something, it'll be fine. And then like you're like, please, I don't remember what life was like before this. Please.
Yeah.
Body.
When it lasts such a long time and like you're kind of like stable in the sick and it's like, please stop it. At least get better.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
What do you think, Lady K?
Fall back. It says hydrate.
Hydration.
You too, chat. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Minecraft drinking noises. I considered making that my hydrate redeem, but it kind of like grosses me out a little bit. Besides, now I have Toot saying Psyduck.
Yes, it is a superior alert.
Issues.
Lady K hates the lingering and more. Like, I am just so done and want my body back now, please.
Yep. I feel that. But I am feeling so much better today. I definitely got some good help last night. And
yeah.
He gave me something to help me sleep and I slept hard. So, you know, when you're sick with like a flu or something, sleep really is the best healer. And I got a good one last night. Let's rest, tea, soup. That's the prescription for me.
Like, if I'm feeling sick, I have the false hope that maybe I can stop this from happening by, like, chugging water or sleeping more. Yeah, I definitely have that, like, false hope as well. Like, oh no, I'm getting sick, I better take Tylenol right now, like, drink, sleep, nip it in the bud. It's too late.
Yeah. Too late, it is coming for you.
Yep.
It is already here.
It is walking in my direction steadily at all times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the hag screaming, "I'm not sick!" with a bag of mints and tissue. Denial. Maybe if you manifested enough. I'm not sick. Go way faster.
I'm just so in love with this project. Like, I keep looking at it, and on this fabric, it's just so perfect. I'm like, oh, I love this project
Your
so
color
much.
conversion is genuinely gorgeous. Like, the pattern
Thank you.
itself is amazing, but the blue conversion is so pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, because this blue family, the 517, 518, 519, this reminds me the most of moon blue, like the colors that are in the hair. That's what I think of when I think of like a moon blue.
It's really pretty.
Jums! Hello!
Welcome in, Jums!
Trying to see where my kids got to, and Glenn and Sam are cuddling. Sam is using Glenn's cheek as a pillow, and I gotta go cry about it.
Aww. Babies.
If you guys want more of these adorable moments with cats in their forever homes, donate now to support Toe Beans. You can donate with the link in the pinned comment, or you can purchase the pattern.
Incredible.
Look, this is the fundraising stream. I'm allowed to not be subtle.
Oh, absolutely. Be as loud as you can.
Yep.
And if you guys are not in a place where you can financially support the cause, sharing the links to our streams or to the donations or to the patterns or all the wonderful posts that DH has made on their Instagram also will help get the word out.
Yep, 100%.
Visibility is great.
Yes.
Go full on PBS. That is also why what I thought at first. Like, if you also want to support Kitties in the Forum, phone in right now at 1-800.
At 1-800, lose your mind. Sorry, that was a Baby No Money sign song.
Excellent.
No, but honestly, like, it's an amazing place. They do amazing work, and they deserve support. And so we are very happy to support them. Patterns are made possible by viewers like you. Hey, Muffin, welcome in. Patterns are made possible by viewers like you. I'm gonna say.
Oh my god. Toot sent the pictures of Sam and Glenn. Babies.
Oh, yes, my children. Oh. Cuddling my heart.
They're babies.
I was gonna say something about the PBS thing. It's completely gone.
Like PBS's.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, so this whole thing was Toot's idea. Just putting that out there. Because August is our anniversary month, 17 years this next Sunday. And she said, you know, for our anniversary, I'd really like to do a charity pattern or something for Toe Beans. And I was like, I am so on board. I think this is a great idea. So that's what really launched it. But so this is also our celebration of our love. But this is how we chose to celebrate, is by raising funds for to help kitties find their forever homes and take care of them. And they take in, I'm going to talk about Toe Beans a little bit. They don't just take in the cute animals. They take in animals that have lost a limb, have lost an eye. Glenn has a kink in his tail. He's totally fine. They take in disabled animals. They take in older animals. They take in animals who have teeth problems, and then they take care of them. Like, one cat needed thousands of dollars worth of tooth surgery, and Tobeans took care of them. Like, it's just a great place. It's really, I'm happy that we're supporting them. I can't wait to go back there and just spend some time with the kitties.
Absolutely. And it's so great because, yeah, working with rescues and offering that care to animals that the rescues would otherwise not be able to provide oftentimes. It is, you know, cat cafes like Tobean's and also individual people that take those disabled animals or those that need extra care and pay out of their own pocket to take care of those animals before they can go to forever homes. So it's so essential because shelters and rescues can't always care for animals that need more than just a typical vaccination and spay neuter. It's excellent.
I know, it's so good. They do awesome work there. Yeah. But I'm running into ads. I don't know if you are.
Yes.
Okay, so let's take our 3-minute break. And then we're gonna go for about another hour. And yeah, we're gonna go for about another hour. And then we are going to head on over to Toot, who is going to keep the party going. Alright, so
Yes.
we'll mute. We'll be back in a bit. BRB!
BRB, everybody.
Alright, ad should be over. Let's see if Moonifer is also back. Hello?
Welcome back.
Oh, hi. There you are.
There I am.
Hello. I had a
Oh.
little snacky snack during break.
I also did, because I had a smoothie on my desk and I forgot to drink it until just break.
Oh, you just purchased the project. Okay, awesome. I was gonna say, because we got an order in. And I didn't want to call you up.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I also need to get a sticker for Lady Mustang, who did an off-stream order, and I keep forgetting. Keep doing a furore.
Yes.
So, sticker for people. Thank you
Sticker
guys so much
time.
for supporting. Like, we just thank you so much. People have 3 options, which is great. I try to do that, yeah. Try to make things as accessible and easy for whoever, like, the stitching style of the stitcher. Okay, so we've got 3 stickers in my hand. Okay. So Lady Mustang is this little sleepy cat. Chav is gonna be chunky sleeping cat.
I'm gonna get this little panda on a tree for Lady Mustang.
Sleeping on top of the word August.
Let's go for bright blue for Lady Mustang.
And I'm actually going to add a sticker for the shop that's ordered. So I don't, like, forget that I wanted to do that. And this one is for Chav. Thank you so much. So glad you wandered in. Thank you. Alright, so let's do a quick dip for Mystic Fabrics. Mystic Fabrics gets this little row of kitters.
And for Chav, I will get this little guy resting against a tree trunk.
Early says big stretchies.
Big stretchies.
Put the Mystic Fabric down here because it looks like it should be chilling on something.
And let's get some sparkly red for Chav, because their name is Red.
Sparkle.
Red.
Some coworker appreciation for Early. Alright, so there we got our new stickers. New friends.
Yes, thank you so much for supporting the cause, Chav and Lady Mustang. Thank you.
Love for Early. See if I can.
Early love.
Early. You want some love over here on camera? Want some treats?
No treats.
Early does not wish to be perceived today. That's okay.
Bog Witch Hour.
Yeah, it is the Bog Witch Hour, but before the Bog Witch Hour, Glenn got in here.
Aw.
He had a bit of a oofle.
You want love today?
He just really wants to be their friends. He just really wants to be Early's friend, and Early does not want to be friends with him.
Here, we're gonna give you them more treats. Yeah, baby.
Thanks so much, Chav. Have a good one.
Thank you so much for the support. Have a good one with your grandkids. But yes, Yuna wanted to come up on the desk, but I have too much shit on my desk, and she was like, I don't know where to go to jump up.
Yeah, Early does that too, and it's like, I'm sorry, baby. Hang on,
Ew.
I will make space for you.
Thank you, Chav.
We got the baby.
Gets her treats, indeed.
I wish to see the baby. I keep remembering that we've got Toot stream after this, and I get so excited.
I know. Because Toot doesn't usually stream on Saturdays, so it's a very special stream.
Yeah. And Played Up is one of those games where I just want it to go forever. And today it will.
Muffin is already ready to visit.
I'm gonna get so much stitching done this afternoon. Because I take Saturdays off work, so. But I also have a lot to do around the house as well, if my head allows it.
Take easy, also important.
I know. Take easy, also important, but also.
Beans. When we have the beans.
Not even beans. Obligations.
Yes.
I got shit to do.
Eating so many treats, you know. Oh, I dropped it.
I gave Early the I think it's the same kind of food that Yuna's having, where it's like the crunchy outside and the soft inside. Yeah, Early doesn't like the crunchy outsides.
Oh, really?
She loves the inside. She doesn't like the outside. So she'll bite them in half and then eat the inside, and then I'll get the two ends just like left.
Oh my god.
So I have a bunch of these on my desk.
That is so funny. Thinking.
I might give her some churros next time. Just skip the crunch straight to the insides.
Thank you for stopping by, Yuna. She's so precious. Like during break, she was following me around and like meowing to be pet. The little baby.
Is she a baby?
Welcome in, Rose. Thank you so much for getting your Daily Moonstone. Early has stepped into the role of house drama queen quite well.
Look, she's an old lady. She wants what she wants, and she knows I'm gonna give it to her because I'm a big ass sucker when it comes to Early.
Yep. It's funny because Yuna has definitely learned really quickly that Thomas is a sucker as well.
Yeah.
Thomas being commander.
Oh, she is such a daddy's girl. It's so cute.
And like whenever we're having food that she can actually have, she'll come beg for some. And she never comes to me. She always goes to him first. She's like, I know he's gonna give me food.
Yep.
I'm gonna go beg to him. But yes, it is precious. She's also like, essentially, she goes to scratch on his computer chair when he's sitting in it, just to get his attention. So he will turn around and pet her and pick her up for cuddles.
Aww.
So whenever she scratches at the chair, it's literally just to get cuddles. It's adorable.
That's so precious.
Hi, Rose. I hope you're doing well as well. We are doing great. We are fundraising for Tobeans, which is a cat cafe that works closely with cat rescues to find their forever homes. It's been a doozy. It's been lovely today.
Yeah. It's been
We've
so
already
nice.
had people during stream purchase the pattern, and we already had raised quite a bit of funds, quite a lot of funds throughout the first 2 weeks of the month. So
Yeah, I was kind
really happy.
of blown away a little bit. You guys on the like, I know a lot of people in chat have already donated, have already picked up the pattern because the amount of support we saw. We launched it on the 1st, and it was just incredible. But that is what Moon is stitching on. I have the finished one here. And actually, this one is coming with me to Keymat this afternoon if I end up going. And I'll show you guys why. So this is a thrift store frame, and Toot kind of sold me on it because it does look a bit like a coffee shop counter. So this is a thrift store frame, and I'm pretty sure it was a custom frame because it, you know, the little like peggy things that go in here that you like fold up and bend down. They didn't bend; they just fell out. So literally, what's holding this piece of fabric in place is this masking tape. Like there are no bendy metal bits anywhere here. So Keymat also does framing, and she said if I ever need help with thrift store frames, because I told her like I use a lot of thrift store frames because professional framing is expensive, and she was like, yeah, professional framing is expensive. I understand when you have that many samples. But she said if I ever have like problems with a thrift store frame, just bring it to her and she'll help me fix it. So I'm gonna bring this to her, and probably she just has to like do a little nail there and there. It's fine, which I think I could do myself, but I'm anxious because I'd have to do it like with the glass in place.
Yeah.
So I have a professional who will help me with it, so I'm gonna take it. Rainbow's been doing good. Had a little nap. That's awesome. The cat cafe is getting some adorable support. Also love how the pattern is coming along. It looks super cute. Yes.
Thank you. It has been such a joy to work on, genuinely. Like sometimes, you know, you have like patterns that look great, but they're not that fun to stitch on. But that's really not the case with this one. It is such a joy to stitch on, and it is looking so cute.
So much. I mean, and like you saying that really, that's what we're going for when we say we think about the stitcher first.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it really shows when, you know, it's someone who cross stitches that also designs a pattern, because it's just, you really see, like, you see it in the pattern that it is so well designed. You see it in the color choice. You see it in the shapes that are in the pattern. It's just makes it a joy to stitch.
Thank you. I was actually talking to another designer yesterday who was brand new, 3 months into this, but very promising. I really like her art, but brand new. Like, I think she has one sale on Etsy or something like that. It's and I was the second sale through her website. So we were talking a little bit last night, and just like was like, you know, this is my experience as also a new indie designer. So she's going through all of her patterns. I feel bad, but she's going through all of her patterns and adding PK versions to her downloads, which is a great idea, because I know many stitchers who will not stitch something that does not have a PK version.
Yeah. It is definitely, I feel we've spoken about this before, but I feel like nowadays, if you are offering PDF versions of your patterns, like not just print, you also have like a digital product, it's, you have to offer a PK version. And if you don't, it's a choice, because most designing tools offer the PK compatibility now. So.
Yeah. And like, even if it's not full PK, like I consider full PK. Hey Fury, yes, it's me. It's me.
It is
Grandmama.
DH. Welcome in,
Grandmummy.
Fury.
It's me. DH Astasia. What was I gonna say? Like, I consider fully PK compatible to when you upload it, it just goes in and it just works. That's what I consider PK compatible. But even if it's the point where it goes in but you have to input the floss, that is acceptable for me.
Yeah. Absolutely, I agree. Like, if it's a pattern that has like hundreds of floss colors, I think it should be fully PK compatible, period, because that is a pain in the butt. But like anything under like 30 colors, I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. I'll do it once and it will be in there forever. So
yeah. It's annoying, but it's not like stopping me from stitching.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know there are some designers who just absolutely refuse to do PK versions because they have concerns about the aesthetics of their pattern. But I'm kind of the opinion that the aesthetics of your pattern shouldn't be more important than accessibility.
Oh, absolutely. And right, there's nothing that prevents you from making like an aesthetic pattern and then a PK import that is literally just the black and white grid that goes into Pattern Keeper.
Yeah. And I think most people understand that. Like, most people, most stitchers understand that if you have a PK compatible version and it's just a black and white chart, that's fine.
Yeah, because we're not going to see it anyway.
Yeah. But like,
we're going to be working on it like in Pattern Keeper. We won't see the chart.
Yeah. And the way that I do mine is I have my like fancy ass cover page. And then I just slap that on the PK version. Like, I don't do anything to change the PK version. I just attach my cover page to the front of it, and it works.
Absolutely.
Like,
it feels like a fever dream. It had been a minute since we streamed together. I think our last one, we spoke about it yesterday, was like the gay MA that we did in June.
Yeah.
Because we skipped July because there was the raid train and everything.
Yeah.
That had been a long time. But we're here and still queer.
Yeah. Very queer.
So yeah, I agree with you that at this point, like, having a PK compatible version is like accessibility, because I am neurodivergent and I picked up cross stitch like 3 years ago or so now, and I had the chance to start off with digital tools. So despite, having access to paper patterns, I started with digital tools, and those always really helped me parse the patterns. I did work on paper patterns, like I've done some Mill Hill kits. My first pattern was a PDF pattern that did not import into Pattern Keeper, so I followed it as a paper pattern. So I've done them, but I definitely find them more difficult to parse, and I definitely struggle with them a bit more, and they are not as easy for me to follow. It's more cognitively taxing. So I definitely enjoy Pattern Keeper, and I know that I'm a neurodivergent person who, has ease with most cognitive tasks. So I cannot imagine people that, do struggle with like parsing information and stuff like that. Like, it must not be available to them at all, So to have Pattern Keeper as an accessibility tool is really important in my opinion.
I agree completely. Because even me, I started stitching in, the late 1900s. But even like PK was not around in 2018 when I was stitching. So I was still stitching from paper patterns then. So like I know how to stitch from paper patterns. I'm comfortable with it. But even now, I would find it difficult to stitch from a paper pattern, and I do find it difficult. I rechart stuff.
Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate fairy. Lady Mustang says, I wouldn't know how to work from a digital pattern. Is there anything special that has to be downloaded? It depends, right? Because if you're working with a digital pattern that you simply want to print or you simply want to follow from your computer screen, no, you don't need any other tools. However, there have been many tools on the market that are such as Pattern Keeper, such as Markup RXP, such as Saga, and those, what they do is they import the file that, you know, is a regular PDF, and they will be able to parse the grid and give you a grid that you can highlight, search the symbols, mark your progress in. So it's very useful to follow a pattern like that.
I can actually show you my Pattern Keeper right now. So I have it on a tablet that is set up specifically for Pattern Keeper. So these are the current patterns that I'm working on. So for example, this one, you can show it. So it shows what I've already done has been ticked off. But then if I select a color over here, it shows me all of the stitches of that color. And then as I do them, I can mark them off as done. And then it keeps stats for you over here on the side. So how many you stitched today, how many you stitched overall, and how many is left to go, and then the percentage. You can also do things like mark where you parked a stitch. If you do that, you can set up diagonal lines if that's how you stitch. There's a lot of like cool things that you can do in Pattern Keeper. And also there is a way, so say this one, it doesn't show backstitch. This pattern has backstitch. Doesn't show backstitch, but if I want to do the backstitch, I can actually view the original PDF. So this is exactly the PDF that I uploaded, and it has the backstitch on it. So you can view your original PDF. That's my original. So yeah, this is one of the tools that we use called Pattern Keeper. I have a dedicated tablet for it. This tablet doesn't really do anything but show Pattern Keeper. But you can also, so it's an Android app. So you can use it on your phone, your tablet, and then if you would like to use it on your computer, you can run an Android emulator, which is a program that basically pretends to be a phone or a tablet, but on your PC.
Yeah. And if you do not have an Android device, Markup RXP is a similar program to Pattern Keeper that is available on Android as well as iOS.
And Toot says, I learned on paper patterns and I legit cannot read them now. The processing don't process no more. Yeah, if I had to use paper patterns, I would not be able to stitch. Yeah, I was trying to stitch from a paper pattern for Raven's Harvest Moon because I was like, I've done this before. Just like riding a bike. It is not like riding a bike.
Yeah, and I find that like there's certain patterns that read better on paper, right? Like if you have a lot of color blocks, that is easier to parse. But if you have like a lot of color switching and a lot of symbols in the same cluster, that is definitely harder to process, which like makes me very impressed and discombobulated at people that do full coverage on paper patterns, because that is so much to parse. Sorry, what did you say, DH?
The confetti.
Oh, yes. Oh my god. The confetti would be hell. And I think genuinely,
Mhm.
that the reason there are so many like techniques between quote marks for full coverage is because people had to find a way to parse paper patterns for full coverage.
Mhm.
The reason why people do columns or square by square or parking, columns with parking, etc. Like the reason why there are so many ways to do like small sections at a time is because before Pattern Keeper or digital tools, you can't like do cross country very well on a full coverage with a paper pattern.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking at, I don't know, like 5 squares, that is 500 individual symbols. And looking for a singular symbol across those 500 symbols is just very difficult to parse for any brain, I
Oh.
think. But even more so for neurodivergent brains.
I totally agree.
So I think that's why there are so many techniques for full coverage. Because they had to, somehow figure it out.
Yeah. I'm a digital girly, gender non-specific when it comes to working, but I'm starting to love having paper patterns because I don't know if it's just because we've moved into the paper pattern business, but it's nice having like the physical thing, but then I also need the digital version of the physical thing in order to just stitch
Yeah, it's
it.
like having it as part of your collection, but to work on it, you need the digital version.
Yeah. So what I found is most designers, if you say that you've bought the paper pattern, will send you a PK version. That is us 100%. If you purchase any of our patterns in paper versions, like from your LNS or whatever, just email us with like proof that you bought the pattern, and we'll send you the PK version, no charge, because it is an accessibility issue for a lot of people.
So, that helps. I'm glad, Mustang. Yeah, because there are different apps. It's about what you're comfortable using, what operating system you're using. But yeah, I know that for a lot of people, it's been a game changer. And some people like to have different modes, Some have a paper pattern that they follow, and that's like their stitchy project for when they want to rest their eyes from their screens. There are some patterns that are available only on paper. For example, like Mirabilia, Nora Corbett, like some very traditional designers do not offer PDFs. So then they are obviously harder to import. You can take pictures, but it's not always 100%. So, there are many reasons why some people use both Pattern Keeper and paper patterns, but
and
it can be very useful.
If you have a pattern design program, or you use a free one like Stitch Fiddle, you can rechart for your own use a paper pattern. I know a lot of people do that. There is a stitcher online called Becca is Stitching, who actually has a tutorial on like how to rechart a paper pattern.
That's a very good point, yes.
Which I've done a couple of times myself. Because it's doing that, like front loading that work makes the actual stitching so much easier.
Yeah, that's a very good point. And Muffin says, I was a paper pattern girly until like a couple of years ago, but now I'm PK all the way. And they say also, I scan my paper patterns in and mark them up with highlighter tools, but obviously it doesn't work like PK. Yeah, that is how I dealt with my first pattern. Like I was using a PDF marker tool to highlight the stitches that I'd done and stuff. Which is how I deal with paper patterns IRL as well. I do a lot of highlighting.
Yeah, make a paper copy and a highlight.
Yeah. I know that some people don't like to touch their paper patterns, so they'll literally just look at it and follow it without, highlighting, marking anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would be able to do that. Not without a lot of frustration and mistakes.
Yeah, that's very true.
I used to be that way. I was making my life harder. Yeah, and if that's how you like to work and you enjoy it, that is perfectly fine. But yeah, like using tools to make it easier to stitch is nothing to be ashamed of, because it's a hobby. Like it doesn't need to be hard to be satisfying or valuable.
Yeah, for sure.
It's okay for it to be easy and to make your life easier by using tools that you like.
There's no extra points for struggling.
Absolutely. Moon just described me. I don't highlight. Yep. And for some people, that works super well with their brains. For other people, it would be very difficult to enjoy stitching that way. But it also goes with the type of patterns that you're using, right? Because I know that, Mike, you mostly do small patterns and you haven't done full coverage or bigger patterns, so it makes sense that you're able to parse the pattern without touching it much, given the projects you do.
Yeah. Moon, I'm just gonna mute for a second. I need to catch my breath. So
Yes,
everybody enjoy Moon.
Enjoy me. But yeah, honestly, no matter the pattern for me, I much prefer it in Pattern Keeper, so that I can highlight, so that I can parse it better. I really like working by color, so that's another reason why I really enjoy it, because I can just, select a color and see everywhere where it's used in the pattern, and that allows me to work by color instead of just by sections all the time. PK keeps me motivated as well with stitch counts and such. That is a good point as well, Muffin. Yeah. I really enjoy keeping track of stats. You guys know about my monthly tracker, my monthly stitch tracker. So it's really just fun for me to see the numbers. I don't really have a competitiveness against myself, per se. It's more oh my god, it's an ability to quantify the work I've done, which to me is a lot of fun and makes it more tangible. Because sometimes it's oh my god, I feel like I did nothing on this project, when in reality, Pattern Keeper tells me that I did I don't know, 150 stitches, which is tangibly a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and I stopped tracking my stitches for a while. I tried not to. Also, hi, I'm back. I tried not tracking my stitches for a while, and I found that I was getting down because it felt like I wasn't progressing on anything, because I didn't really have anything to show for it. It just felt like my stitches were going into the ether. So then, but as soon as I started tracking my stitches again, it started feeling okay, Like, even though it doesn't look like a lot, I know I got this much knocked out today.
Because our brains are really good at forgetting, like, the before and after. Like, it just sees the after, and you kind of don't remember what it looked like before, or sometimes, because cross-stitch is so time-consuming, you know, like, for example, if I did, like, this little cup over here, I was like, oh, I did barely anything on the project, but I'm sure that this little motif is about 50 stitches in itself, you know? That's at least half an hour of work.
Yeah.
So, whoops, sorry, I bumped into the camera. But yeah, numbers help quantify where eyeballs are not very good at identifying what has been stitched.
Yes, definitely. I am a digital pattern person for many reasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's so satisfying to do some block stitching now.
What are you working on now?
I'm working on the stand.
I see.
There's the cupcakes.
I have a question for DH. Why? Yes. Why?
What did Toot find
I don't
in their
know.
pattern?
I'm afraid. Are 995 and 996 pre-cut into baby length? A tiny leprechaun broke into our floss stash and did that. No, I'm sorry. I was gonna use them for a project and then I didn't, and I shouldn't have pre-cut them.
I think DH told me yesterday that they were using a length of Toot floss and that folded over, so that it would have the loop start. It was 57 inches long.
54 inches.
54, sorry.
Yeah. So it was 4.5 feet long. Like, that was the working length.
That is... I could not. That is almost as tall as me. I could not use my arm to pull out that much floss. I'm in awe.
Yes, and?
It
No, I got nothing to say
amused
about
me
that.
a lot, and I'm in awe. And DH was like, I have like 120 something stitches to do. I think I'm going to be able to do all of them with that length.
I had 177 and I was not able to do that with that length, unfortunately.
Oh my!
I only did 120.
So if it indeed had been 120, you would have done it.
I would have done it.
I remembered the numbers wrong.
No. It's actually, I have the bobbin here because I forgot the bobbin here, so I couldn't even finish the last 50 stitches last night.
Muffin says, I regret to say that I am a short like girly. I do not have the tooth fortitude.
Yeah, whenever this comes up, some people are like, But like, from their hand to their elbow is something I've heard. And that just feels too short. That feels like you're starting a new thread every 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely.
But
my
at the same
length
time,
is...
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. My length is for... Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
At the same time, I often do typewriter method, which depends on, like, you finish a length of thread. So having a shorter length of thread means more variety in my stitching. So I can see that, but I also just cut longer lengths because Toot and I share a floss stash. So I try not to do what I just did to the 996 and 995 and leave short lengths. Because that's not fair to the other person stitching out of our joint stash. But sometimes I have done something in the past that I thoroughly regret. Sorry, what were you going to say?
That the length that I use is like 4 skein lengths, or I guess 8. And that is about from my fingertips to my clavicle.
Okay, yeah. And
then I fold that over.
In the distance, the sound of counters being slapped begins to grow. Sorry, yes, your length. Arm's length.
Yes. Pretty much. But so it's longer than most people, because I hear 18 inches or like, yeah, from fingers to elbows a lot, but people that do that usually they mean like the total length of the thread, not like what you would fold over kind of thing.
Yeah. But still, too short.
Too short.
Finishing thread.
And Toot says, yes, but did you leave knots or undo them is the real question.
I have never left a knot in my life.
Oh, I hear the lies. I hear the lie on your breath.
The back of this is really neat, though, for me. Like, I have a knot there, and I have a couple knots here. And I have a couple knots here because I was a silly, but yeah, it's pretty neat. Heck, check yourself. Oh, I'm so excited for distant plate slapping.
Yes.
I saw the little notif pop up on my computer. Toot is now playing Plate Up, and my brain just started singing the music.
Excellent. I'm ready to type ! Visit.
Yes.
Bloop, bloop. Muffet says, I have never left a knot ever in my whole life with the concern.
Things I am learning how to have neater backs from Toot. And it's funny because it's things that like make sense but that I never thought of. The one thing that she does that I have started doing is trimming my ends. So like,
oh my god.
After I weave them in, I actually trim them.
I forgot that you would not trim them before.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm not judging. I'm surprised. It is surprise and curiosity about how that worked.
Well, let's just
say because I feel like whenever... Sorry, go ahead.
Let's just say that I learned how to stitch in the late 1900s. And by learned how to stitch, I mean it was probably I was shown how to stitch once and then just figured the rest of the shit out.
Yep. We listen and we don't, John. Oh my god, was so valid. So fucking fat. Well, I'm glad too. Because I feel like whenever I leave a tail, like, I don't know, I forget them sometimes. Most of the time I trim them immediately. But it has happened where I'll do a buried start or I'll forget to trim. I immediately get a tangle with the tail. Like, I'll either like start stitching and accidentally pull the tail to the front, or my thread will tangle with the tail at the back. So yeah, I can only imagine having multiple like long tails at the back. The tangles that would happen.
Muffin says, for probably 5 years of my stitching career, I kept using all 6 strands. No. Wonder why my little kits kept running out. In your defense, you were but a child. A small muffin. You were a mini muffin.
mini
a cake
muffin.
pop, perhaps.
Cute. Welcome in, JS.
Bite-sized muffin. One of those like 2-bite muffins. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for the hydrate, JS.
So when Moon started stitching,
Mm.
we had gone over like use 2 strands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she started stitching and she showed us really excitedly, and both myself and Toot went, "Are you sure you're using 2 strands?" She was like, yeah, I'm using 2 strands. And she kept stitching, and then we're like, "Are you sure you're using 2 strands?" Moon was using 2 strands doubled over, so it was 4 strands.
Yep. Because I found between like use 2 strands and loop start. And then I was like, oh, that is so cool. But I didn't realize that you needed to still have 2 strands total, not to do 2 strands and then fold that over. So yeah, my first project, the ghost, is thick. Very thick. And the sad thing is I like realized like, I don't know, maybe like 300, 400 stitches in. So there was like this rectangular patch of ghost in the middle of the ghost, and I was like, I can't just, like stitch with 2 strands for the rest of the ghost. It's gonna look so weird. So I had to keep using 4 strands to kind of even out the texture. It was a learning experience.
Moon doing a learn. It's
Yep.
okay. We've all been there. Even Toot has been there, I'm sure. Just not recent.
A long time ago.
Marking off my stitches that I've done. But yeah, you can kind of see what I'm doing with filling in. So like all of this now, this entire chunk that's outlined, is all this 517. So I could just go back and fill this in whenever I want. And then so I'll do the same on the other side, and then this chunk I know is this color. So like I'm trying to make myself coloring books for when I need a coloring book, and county for when I want county. And this project is a pretty good balance of both.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck with counting sheep for that reason.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, I made myself a coloring book for when I need to travel with a project, or do something mindless. And then my brain is like, yes, and so you need to save it for those moments.
Oh no.
And you are not allowed to stitch on it otherwise.
I hate when our brains make rules.
Yeah, it's like you made yourself a coloring book for easy traveling project. Now you're not allowed to actually stitch on it under other circumstances. And it's like, but brain, why?
Brain, please.
Yep. And I'm kind of fighting my brain for Cat Cafe for the same reason, because I did do a lot of outlines so that I could do like filling in. Here's going to be all black, for example, and here's all 38, 48. But I'm doing it. I'm fighting the abstract rule.
It's funny how our brains do make stitching rules like that, and it's kind of hard to get over them. I don't know if anyone else has experienced the stitching rule. Like, I get it sometimes with my number of whips. Like, I can only have this, 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 and this. And I get it sometimes with, that's wrong. I did that wrong. I can't remember what I was going to say. But yeah, like, our brains make rules about stitching that are just not accurate, not the truth, not good for us.
Yep.
But it's a rule now for no reason.
Yeah, it's like yesterday I was on Instagram and I found a reel that was like arbitrary autistic rules, and the person was like, it was like a skit, so someone else was asking them like, oh, do you want me to reheat this for you? It's gone cold. And they were like, no, you can only reheat things once. And the other person was like, what do you mean you can only reheat things once? I reheat things more than once all the time. And they were like, well, isn't it a rule that you can only reheat things once? Because like afterwards it's bad to reheat it more. And they were like, no, where did you hear that? And it's I felt that because I also have that rule somehow. So yeah, it's the same with stitching.
See, I had that rule, and then I was trying to, like, I've explicitly broken myself out of that rule because it would lead to me reheating like leftovers and then getting halfway through the leftovers and not being full, and then feeling like I had to eat the rest of the leftovers because I couldn't reheat it again. So I have forced myself to stop doing that rule.
Yeah. Commander is helping me because Commander is also a gremlin that will reheat things 100 times.
Because he eats so slow.
True. Yes. Like whenever we eat, we have to turn off the AC. Because the AC is like in front of the couch that we eat on. And he doesn't eat fast enough, so the AC would make his food cold. So we have to turn it off. Or his food would be too cold too quick. I saw that on TikTok last night and was about to bring it up.
Also,
it is the slappening. See y'all soon. Yes.
Yay.
Muffin is team flow eater. We get Commander. And sometimes my goal of 200 stitches a day becomes a hard rule. So once I get my stitches in, I can't stitch no more. So I have changed my goal to 150 in the morning and 150 in the evening. So I'm actually stitching more. Nice. I'm glad. But guys, I do want to give a shout out to Toot, who is going live currently to play some Play-Doh. It is also where we are going to be rating out. But
yeah, like
please make
now.
sure to Yep. Make sure to give her a follow. That's where we're going.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you ready to wrap up?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. All right, let's split up the chats and Captain Cass, welcome in. Thank you so much.
Welcome in. Yes, that is a design by the Cozy DH Stitchery, who the owner of, or the designer of, is chatting with me currently.
Hi, it's me.
And it is a charity pattern, so all the proceeds of it go towards Toe Beans, which is a cat cafe that works with local rescues to rehabilitate kitties and find their forever homes. But welcome, Mikasa, no worries. Today was our fundraiser stream, so we stitched and we talked about Toe Beans and chit-chatted and everything.
Yeah.
But we are going to go right out to the other half of the Cozy DH Stitchery, who is Toot the Cozy DH.
Yep. We are going to go
I was like, did I mispronounce that? But yes.
We are going to go slap some plates with Toot.
Yes, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys stick around for the second half of the fundraiser.
Yep.
And we're just about to split chat and go our respective way.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Yeah. All right. Bye, Moon.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much for the stream, DH.
Thank you for joining me this morning. I really do appreciate you waking up early and coming to join me.
Likewise. I love these early starts. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. It is just us now. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the pattern. the pattern purchases. I am just gonna hop on over here to our ending screen. So once again, we are raising money for toe beans. If you haven't already checked out the link, there's the link again. We've been talking about it all stream. But we've raised so much money so far, and it's all due to you and your incredible generosity. And yeah, we're so thankful. We're so thankful. You are welcome, Mike. You are welcome. And welcome back. But thank you guys for joining me this morning. This was a lot of fun. Big thank you to Moon for joining me as well. If you guys are in my chat and don't already follow her, there's the shout out. So there's not much else I have to say other than the usual. Check out our shop and check out our Instagram. We are still pushing the Needlework Marketplace patterns. Needlework Marketplace is next weekend. So if you would like to pre-order one of our patterns, please reach out to your LNS or your ONS and let them know. And yeah, so let's raid on out, I think. If you are subscribed, grab the first message. If you're not subscribed, grab the second message. And we're gonna head on over to Toot. Keep the hype going, invite your friends. I almost just raided into Moon. Invite your friends to the special afternoon stream. It's going to be a regular, quiet, played up stream. There's going to be the task list. We're going to chill. It's going to be a fantastic time. So, happy fundraiser. We're going to start the raid. Grab your raid messages. I will see you guys over there. I'll see Moon over there. So thank you, my friends. Thank you so much. I will see you in the Discord server. I'll see you in the coffee shop. I will see you in the cat cafe. But most importantly, my friends, I will see you in my heart. All right. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.